record. I'm
If
sharing my
you don't get
screen.
it done, I'll kick your ass.
Ah! Ah! That should have counted as 8 attacks.
Oh shit. You're recording already?
Yeah, I am.
Oh fuck. I'm busy doing everything else.
Ah! Bazinga. Alright, first attack is nailed. We'll save those 2 rings for refining.
I'm
Fuck!
trying to turn you down, but I can just turn down the game. So how controversial are you willing to get Sonic-wise today?
80 times.
Alright, well it's not even that super... I mean, it's controversial because the person's controversial, not the thing. So, I figured out something funny, right? Because my dumbass... I love music, but I don't keep up with, like, every single little goddamn thing, because that's fucking impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, man, they changed the music, the computer music for Sonic and Knuckles because, or Sonic 3, if you want to be technical. I thought they did that because, you know, Michael Jackson reasons. No, at least not the computer version.
He tricked me with the fucking attack order again.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they changed the music because PCs couldn't handle it at the time. Like, the sampling used in some of those, like, the samplings used, like, the vocal ones just didn't mesh well with PCs at the time. I think Sega, all I'm really trying to get at is Sega just needs to make a fucking documentary for their music. Like, if Gran Turismo can make a movie, I think Sega could definitely, you know, do that, because I think it'd be interesting. I mean, yeah, there'd be licenses, but, like, I feel like the whole Sonic 3 album is, like, such a big mystery that, like, somebody should just give us a goddamn answer.
I mean, it would go away if they'd give an answer, right?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, there's no reason not to give an answer. Fuck, I got greedy. Gotta get him one hit, alright. Are you gonna do both hands? Ah! Oh, he didn't. He tricked me. He fucking lied to me, Chris.
Yeah.
Dude, why I pressed the thing and it didn't work. I'm starting over. I'm mad now.
I exploded, I'm sorry.
You know, Sonic Rush is actually a pretty low quality game. When you think about it, Sonic 4 and 06 are better. Jump over the first one, jump over the second one, jump over the third one. Sonic, get your fucking Sonic 3. This robot is the robot that's making the fucking up Sonic 3 soundtrack. Let's kill him. What if that was their response to the criticism they've received? Is Sega just going like, a robot did it? Where's Chris? What the fuck? My internet went out. You know, internet is actually pretty racist. It's telling me it can't connect because it's Hitler. It actually, Netgear actually supports Hitler and his wrongdoings.
I think it's just about time that Sega gives that answer.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it's like, it's not a good look that they don't give any answer. Like it, I don't know why they don't just be honest about it. I feel like at this point, whatever actually happened isn't as bad as what they've made it out to be with their silence. You know, it's a weird thing that they won't talk about it.
Well, it's weird because, like, we're playing Sonic Rush, and, like, whenever somebody goes, like, oh, well, licensing issues are a thing, and I'm like, I guess, but, like, Rush hasn't been re-released, so I don't know anything about it. But Rush uses heavy samples from other things. Wouldn't that be an issue?
But also, like, why won't you get, like, your biggest game figure? Like, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is, like, the biggest game. It's, like, the most beloved game they probably ever made. Like, why isn't that figured out? It's right up there with Adventure 2, you know? Like, Adventure 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that's like, their peak, right? Like, that's...
Yeah.
Even if it's not your favorite game, it's, like, the 2 most popular. The lagging is not helping.
No, outside of, like, Sonic 2, I think 3 is, like, you know...
Which one do you prefer? Do you like Sonic 3 more than Sonic 2?
I prefer Sonic 3 over 2, but, like, I am so goddamn impressed by, you know...
It's not fucking fair.
Have you tried spin dashing with the barrels?
I haven't. I don't know if they can hit me when I'm here. They can't.
Okay. But like, because I mean, the Forza movie's coming out, right? Not Forza. It's
The Venture 2 movie.
no. God damn it. Gran Turismo, and that's just a documentary practically. So like, why can't Sega do something similar to that? They have their own film studio as well, so they can keep the narrative that they want. We just want answers, you know? Because like,
Oh, it's
goddamn
so poorly.
it's like it's goddamn Sonic 3, you know?
Yeah, it's like something. It's just something that it feels like they should have been able to figure out by now. If it was an issue of Rush, I'd almost I love Rush, but I would almost understand it, you know? Like, okay, yeah, we're not gonna put all this fucking time and energy into Rush. The issue with this fight, too, is that the further I get into it, the more it lags. It becomes very hard to control this shit.
But like with Rush, there's like a whole bunch of samples, and I can see like some greedy ass being like, yeah, you know, I'll utilize that.
But
like,
yeah, and I would understand them not trying to fight it with Rush that much, because Rush is it's a game that people like, but it's not like one of their biggest hits.
Yeah, no, it definitely isn't.
Where
Despite the fact it's one of my favorite games, yeah, no, it isn't
where
one of the...
3, it's like, yeah, it's a huge issue. And honest to God, 3 has... I love Adventure 2, but I will say, if they had that same issue with the music in Adventure 2, I do not think Adventure 2 would still be a hit. I think the music is way too crucial in Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, if you don't have... If Live and Learn or Escape from the City got cut, that would be...
It'd be over. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, the gameplay is phenomenal, but the music is what makes it.
Yeah, like...
Now...
It's important.
Now, I did learn something new that's fun. I think, and here's the biggest reason why I don't, and I'm gonna just say this, and this could be wrong, but it's what multiple sources say. So, one of the biggest reasons probably why we don't talk about what happened is because Sega doesn't want to look like assholes, but at the end of the day, because what happened is that the person that made the music for Sonic initially wanted more money because the games were getting more popular, and they were like, no.
Are we talking about Adventure 2?
No, we're talking about Sonic 3.
Okay.
In Sonic 3, the original creator of the music wanted more money for it, so they went with a new team, which is fucking self-defeating. So, that's why Sonic CD and 3 sound different than 2 and 1, because if you haven't noticed, 2 sounds very consistent with Sonic 1. You know?
Yeah, they're similar games. The biggest, like, the most, like, takeaway track from the second game is the one that is like a pop song in a different country.
Yeah.
Like, it's in Japan, like, the closing song of Sonic 2
Yeah.
is like an actual song that they did an instrumental version of for the game.
And that might be the only reason why I feel like they don't want to give credit, but even then that's like a bullshit answer, because, like, somebody's gonna obviously talk about it, you know? And I do think it's shitty that Sega wouldn't pay their guy more, because, once again, the music of Sonic is crucial, you know? So... I think I cut out. Did I cut out?
No, I heard you.
Okay. I went into red for a second.
No, everything you said came out nice and clearly. I am stressed out.
Oh, that's okay.
Fuck! This fight is unfair. Mr. Krabs is in there.
You understand that is the second goddamn time this week somebody said that?
Oh my god, I hate it. It's not... I can't play it on this. It freezes.
You know what I think is interesting about that is the first time somebody said that was yesterday. That exact quote, because we were at Pride and there was a guy screaming about and stuff. But, like, he was reading off his phone, and he sounded dead-ass, like, not voice-wise, but, you know, how SpongeBob read it off and said that. That's how close the guy sounded.
What was he saying?
He was saying, like, weird stuff about, like, going, well, yada yada, give church a second chance.
So he was being a Mr. Krabs while sounding like SpongeBob?
I guess, yeah, he was being an asshole, but he was like reading off of his phone like SpongeBob. It sounded so like. And also another thing that's interesting is I would love to see another Sonic game that sounds like Rush.
Same, honestly. The soundtrack in this game is really nice.
And it's not like the thing that's funny is Sega has a history of being kind of weirdly enough shit to people.
Yeah, I mean, honest to God, just the one of the co-creators of Sonic, Yuji Naka, feels like he's had a history of that. I hate the way the fucking rings go out in here because they like fly up and I can't get them.
The way they shoot off into
like
space.
that's a 0 out of 10 decision. It's a decision that makes me angry. Every time it makes me angry that it happens, the game like temporarily goes down to a 0 out of 10. Like it's so fucking infuriating.
But like, and I know that that's asking for a lot, by the way. So what I'm about to say might sound like complete bullshit.
Fuck off.
Okay. I know.
It's so inconsistent. He's not doing it the same amount of time.
No, he's not. We can also come back to this boss and just like collect the emeralds or move on to Rouge. Not Rouge. Wow. Blaze.
You heard it here. Chris sees every single Sonic female character as Rouge. IDW in their most recent issue kind of had a nice Sonic and Blaze moment. Not even like a character moment, just a cool visual, like the two do a move together.
So to bring this back to me, now do you see why I was excited when I beat the boss?
Oh, it's so bad on the emulator. I don't know if it's possible like this. It runs so fucking badly the more it goes on. Like right here it's fine, but it's gonna get unplayable. Tried.
Okay, so I got advice. He leans all the way back when he's gonna do that.
I mean, that's what I was trying to prepare for. Then when he followed me all the way to the other fucking side, I was trying to, like, turn around and it didn't let me fucking turn around.
I think the thing I hate about this boss is that it makes you do, like, full ass jumps consecutively.
Yeah, and, like, sometimes it goes so fucking fast that you can't make the second jump.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue I have with this boss, no matter what you can say, and you can totally disagree, but I think the biggest problem with it is the fucking fact that he has such a fucking huge life bar.
I'm not necessarily going to use that save state, but I want it. All the characters had the same, like, life bar, so I'm not too bummed out about that. But it's like, it's becoming increasingly difficult to play like this.
I just think if the life bar wasn't, like, with the life bar being this long, regardless of even if the other ones have it, it's not forgiving.
I hate that the rings go flying. That's not fucking fair.
And I don't, like I said, I think I just don't like the long boss battles in general. You know? No, okay, cool. It just knocks you off. That's dumb.
I am blaming that on the emulator. Either the emulator or my computer. One of those two does not like this. I would like to say it's my computer, but it's like, why am I able to run fucking modern games on it just fine?
Emulation is a little bit of a chore, to be honest.
Got it that time.
Yeah, I mean, you have to use the homing attack, it looks like, but
Come on, don't spin dash off. That's not fucking fair. I didn't do that. Why did I act like I was part of that, you idiot? You fucking idiot. Do not shake again. Do not. Okay.
One of the biggest issues, you almost got it. You should do a save state.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You don't have to do it.
No, I'm going to. It's because
Okay.
of the lag. I will, before I fucking review this game, for anyone watching this, before I fucking review this game, I will beat it on my fucking DS, alright? I will play it fairly. It is running like shit. I do not want to get stuck with this.
Anyway.
I'm playing this game in a dishonest way, but I'm being very honest about how I'm doing it. What's it gonna
be
do?
careful.
Okay.
That's stupid shit.
We'll see. Maybe it'll be easier. I can't. Yeah. What the fuck is this? I mean,
It's dumb. It's not the worst, but it's dumb.
It's just confused. He's not done.
No. Stay in the middle. Like, just try to avoid the beams in a V shape.
I'm glad we did that because I don't even understand what's happening.
It'd be really cool if you could. It'd be really cool if you could hit him.
But like,
and he's probably gonna do it again. Yeah. Okay.
if my rings didn't fly up like that, it would be better. But they do fly up, and I can't retrieve them. That's a fucking shitty idea. That is the worst part of it. That's my least favorite thing about this game, is that happens.
It only seems to happen here. Like, it only seems to matter here, I guess, is the best way to put it.
I think it's happened in other places, but it's
no,
like
you
can retrieve them in other places. It's the boss fights where it screws you over, though. It should not be this big of an obstacle to recollect rings. And other games of the series don't do it like that. Why didn't that other one recollect? I ran into it. It's such. I wanted to get the fucking rain back, and you flew it up 1,000,000 feet away from me. So go fuck yourself.
Not a big fan of this boss, period. I don't think it's that bad, and you won't probably on the DS have as much of an issue. I mean, the rings, really, it emulates as close as you're gonna get outside of the lag.
This one stays in place.
Yeah.
And it's still cancer. What a surprise. Because it took my ring and made it impossible to retrieve.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this boss, mainly just because, like, it takes too much time. It literally feels like they understand the fact that they have a longer life bar, and, like, because the other ones you can kind of, like, and I'm also confusing this with the Adventure, but at least it felt like they learned from this in Adventure by allowing you to get extra hits in sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, hits in Adventure, it's kind of like whatever you're capable of pulling off. Like, if you're good at it, doesn't, like, it gives you a lot more flexibility. You can either, like, not get a single attack in, or you can get, like, 80 in.
And that's also just in Classic Sonic, so I don't know why they decided to do this.
It was something new, I can give it that. Like, in terms of my experience, my biggest problem is the emulator, because it's not handling all this shit well. My biggest problem from the actual game is the rings flying out. Like, I won't mention this slowing down in the last call, because that wouldn't be fair to do. But the rings flying up in the air, the emulator's not doing that. And right there, it didn't do it. It's random when it decides to do that. It's just it is genuinely bad. Not this. I know I'm gonna sound like a fucking Egoraptor here, but it is just bad game design. And why isn't it the one that follows me this time? Like, it's fucking random.
I think it's how the rings work, but I don't like it.
How does it work, out of curiosity?
It looks like the first hit is, and this isn't always true, because it's gonna fucking do it when it's not 100% told, but it seems like it's a punishment for the second hit.
Yeah, you might be right.
I mean, it's still shit. No, I mean,
although I don't know, because we're loading an emulation, so that.
Well, the problem with that is that if it was random, it would have just done it. Like, emulating is still emulating the code of the game. I think it's meant to be a punishment thing. The issue is that it should move in increments, not, not like 1 to 100, if you know what I'm trying to say.
How the fuck do you avoid these? Why won't you let me fucking attack him again?
Because it's a real boss now, Sonic.
I think that was the first time I got hit and they flew off, so I don't know.
It was your second time.
Was it? Okay.
I mean, I don't think the game 100%. I think the game doesn't like 100% keep track, but you know.
This part would make sense if you could run into it like seamlessly, but you can't. Like, there's something else. You're guaranteed a hit. I feel like. Do you see?
You can definitely do it. It's just a pain. In all truth.
And like, why again? Now it's just one again. It's just one that you have to try to stay in between, which is super fucking hard on the emulator. But again, that's not necessarily the game's fault. We'll see how. Like, I don't think there was anything I could have done there.
No, and that's why I say the second hit thing's kind of bullshit. Because, like, it's a second hit no matter what. Like, it's not like...
Oh, you're doing the lasers, too. Great, cool. Fuck you. Fuck you, get cancer.
Sonic All-Stars, Eggman gets cancer.
I think we made that joke last time, too.
I don't really care. I think it's fun. Well, now that we have a name for the game...
Yeah. This is fucking horseshit. This fucking sucks.
No, I'm gonna tell you this right now. As a person that has played this, I never liked this boss. I don't. It's just it's not only the emulator issue. It's just this boss sucks, dick. That's just really all that it is.
It does. Oh, it fucking sucks.
Cause like I know that I get not wanting to sound like a bitch, but there's a point where bosses need to be like reasonable. I understand the challenge, but like the challenge here just doesn't work because like.
It fucking locks. There's nothing I can do there to avoid it. It's like a mistake you made 10 seconds ago can, like, trap you. Fucking horrible.
And no matter what, I could just tell you this. The first boss for this game, no matter where you stand, is kind of an unfair thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad at conveying shit, at least.
Well, I mean, I know for sure as a kid I hated it, and I hate it still. I think there are definitely games that should be allowed to have heavy difficulty. But the thing about that is you actually choose to have that difficulty, right?
And show it off at the beginning of the game. Don't fucking sneak it up on you.
Yeah, well, Sonic, no matter what, is for general audiences. It isn't fucking Dark Souls, right? Like, that's my whole point with why I'm bitching about the bosses, is because I'm a person that beats Dark Souls. Bloodborne, Dark Souls, you name it, I've played it. And I feel like, at least with those, I kind of understand the deal, right? Because it's supposed to be hard. You know? Sonic, on the other hand, there is supposed to be a difficulty, you know? But the difficulty shouldn't be like... This is kind of almost like Soulsborne level shit.
Oh my god, it's fucking infuriating.
And that's the thing, is it shouldn't be without logic, right? Like, I just have to say that it's not good design, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, well, we're friends, so I'm gonna defend you. No, it's just not good, because honestly, if you're not doing something, I'd tell you. But, no offense, it's just, I just think that this boss sucks.
It does. This is fucking terrible. This is fucking horrible.
And I think the other reason why I can say that it sucks is because, like, after playing, like, Adventures, you don't have this shit again. So clearly, it's shit. They learned that it's shit, you know? And I'm comfortable saying it's shit.
I'm gonna click the fucking ring back, you fucking cunt.
Okay, I see the issue. When you're at the edge, it's impossible to get back.
But it, like, forces me into that edge.
Yeah, it forces you into the edge, but one of the issues is with the edge, is that, like, the shape is different. If you know what I mean? Like, it's not a solid V anymore. I wonder what your experience will be on actual hardware.
Yeah, I'm glad I got it on actual hardware, because I am going to blame a lot of this on that, but I'm not looking forward to getting into it on actual hardware now, because I've already, like, I will say even with, like, the emulation, this still seems like a piece of shit.
Boss? Yes.
Yeah, the game as a whole, I want to make it clear, as a whole, I enjoy this game a lot. But as a fucking final boss, this is just not, like, it's not being reasonable.
You know what's even worse is that this is one of those Sonic final that like.
Can I get my ring back, please?
No, it's gone.
I hope you get cancer in the mouth.
I'm sorry. Oh God. I didn't program this, Michael. Jesus.
I'm not talking to you.
I know.
I'm talking to Sonic. Sonic and I are having a private conversation right now, Chris.
I also love the idea that you talk to Sonic like this. Yeah, it's just gone. Okay.
Cause like, yeah, like I'm not even really a Sonic fan. I'm a Howard Hamlin fan.
This is the final episode of Spidey.
Like Howard and Spiny are both represented on this channel. Howard, it's a genuine love. Sonic, not really.
It's just Howard. It just becomes the Howard channel.
Sonic R is kind of cool, but aside from that, like what good games has he really had?
Sonic 3D Blast, of course.
I mean, I think it's interesting, but Sonic can't really stand with the greats like Yeek.
I was actually gonna be an asshole. There was a game. It doesn't look anything like Yeek, but like Summer Games Fest is happening, and I was gonna be like, oh my god, Yeek in HD.
I would like to see you. Oh, I hate you so fucking much with every fiber of my being.
Damn, that's a lot of being.
We've been doing this for almost an hour.
That's gross. So, did you hear about the Twisted Metal TV show?
Yeah. Fans of that game aren't very happy, am I right?
That's what I think. I'm not happy.
This is my last attempt. I'm quitting after this.
Okay. I think the thing is you can definitely get it.
Just not tonight. It has tested my fucking patience way too fucking much.
And I know this is gonna sound like dumb, but this is also coming off of me playing Pizza Tower. Like, every boss, at least, like, in that game, they're hard, but at least they're reasonably hard, right?
Yeah,
like,
no, I thought all of them were very reasonable.
I think one other thing that maybe Sonic can learn from Pizza Tower, and it's a beautiful thing, is if you do well, or if you, like, hit the boss, it gives you more opportunities for health.
Yeah.
And I really like that idea.
I fucking hate this. This is literally the fucking bane of my existence. This is fucking horrible. I've never wanted to quit more.
You think you can do this?
I don't know. But we're gonna make a new save state with 0 rings.
If not, go back to 6.
Just don't do the lasers again. Okay, it's something different.
Oh, something different. Okay.
What's he gonna do?
I don't fucking know.
Well, let's save again so we don't have to watch that stupid transition every time. I'll crush you, Sonic. Alright, is that you? Well, that's... okay.
I don't. Be careful.
Who knows what the fuck he's gonna do.
That.
I just need to hit him, and when he lands in the middle.
Be careful. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. How do you feel? How do you feel that the last hit was nothing?
I don't feel good about any of this because I definitely didn't earn that, but again, I'll play.
That was garbage. No, that was garbage. I'm sorry.
I will play it fairly on console. I feel like it would be better not like this. The fucking lagging was so inconsistent. Sonic just broke his fucking neck in that shot.
He sure did. Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's not gonna be easier.
I'm sure it'll be easy. It won't be easier. It'll be harder because I won't have the save states. Knuckles, you've barely been in this game. Don't act like you were part of this.
He's been there the whole time.
Like, maybe him and Amy are part of Blaze's story, but I don't remember.
You know, maybe if Amy didn't come at Sonic with a hammer, maybe, just maybe, he wouldn't run.
This was Amy's shit phase. Heroes and onward, she was, like, pretty bad up until, like...
That is very cute that they used 2D sprites for that.
Yeah, they're using like advanced looking sprites.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome.
we already beat it.
Yeah.
So
shit.
very unearned boss fight there, but I don't give a shit. That was the biggest load of shit ever.
I think obviously the reason why they used advanced sprites is because the people that did advanced.
Congratulations on no longer playing this game, Michael.
No, we're not done. We're halfway done.
Sorry.
Oh, Michael. Can I give you some bad news? You're not halfway done. The frustration has just begun. We gotta do unless you don't want to, we got the emeralds.
Yeah,
the emeralds are fine until the last two. The last two are ass.
Oh boy.
And they're even more ass without the like.
Do they do the heroes stage or?
No, it's more like Sonic 2, but tolerable, except for the last two.
Emeralds aren't a requirement, but I do try to get them. So far, I quit. The only one I quit on was 4.
Yeah. This one, the emeralds do complete the story for this one, and if you could probably do, you can get these ones. I bet you can. It's just the last two are gonna have you pissed. I think honestly though, the boss was worse. So
honestly, as a whole, it's a good game. It's just
the last boss and the second to last level shit. I'm sorry. You can't change my opinion on that.
I like aspects of every level. There were parts of those levels that definitely got on my nerves, but what else is new? Games that I love get on my nerves. The only ones that I like, the only thing about this game that I genuinely hated, I mean, I fucking hated it, was that boss that we just beat. There was 4Kids Productions. No, that was a fucking awful final boss.
Oh no, it is.
In concept, it's fine, but it's like it is beyond unreasonable. That might be like the most unreasonable one of these boss fights have ever been.
I think in concept, I still have to disagree with you. The only thing I think is cool is the presentation, but it's just the boss. Just I feel like having a lower amount of health throughout the whole game, and I know that sounds like bullshit. But, like, at least have some rings to return as well, you know? Because this boss definitely is hard. And I get that that's supposed to be the last boss, but, like, I don't know. It's just, they're throwing a lot of shit at you.
Can't wait to see it.
Oh, we're probably gonna have to fight that boss again as Rouge, right? Not Rouge.
Blaze.
I did that too. You did that the other day.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. This just is fighting Norman counts every female character's Rouge.
Yeah.